So I'm Fabrice Knoll. I'm an architect and designer. I'm associated with my brother and Didier Knoll. We've been architects since 1986. We studied at the Beaux-Arts in Paris. And we do actually a wide range of projects, going from architecture and interior designing, renovating buildings, hotels, offices, showrooms, apartments. But we also design products, and our philosophy is that the architect should be taking care of many things at a time, for many reasons. One is actually to nourish each project with the ideas and feelings of the other projects. We don't want to be specialized in one thing. We would prefer to be specialized not in everything but in many fields, so that we're perceived as people that are a little bit like the Renaissance humanists that would try everything but try it seriously. I think that we're trying also to bring some humor into what we do, because it's essential to life. Humor and love are essential to life and to architecture. One of the purposes of the architects is to improve people's life in what they do, even if it doesn't show, but you have to feel it. If you ask me what's important and what projects remain for us as very important, I see at least three, probably more, but at least three. One being a very big one, which was in Nice. We renovated a 330-room hotel, inside out, almost starting from scratch. And we're very proud of the fact that it was done in 7 months and a half, and that until now, that was done 10 years ago. But so far there's no problem with it. There's excellent maintenance and the clients are very happy with it. Another one we completed recently, two of them actually, two hotels, one in Lille and one in Paris. One is a boutique hotel, the other one a chain hotel. And those are very dear to us because they're expressing different ways of interior designing a hotel. Many people always ask the French designers if there is a place for the French design and if there is a French touch. And recently I was listening to a conference and many architects were answering different things. There is a French touch or French feel, I would say, and the fact that we're trying to bring poetry into something very rational. Descartes is still not dead, although many philosophers are probably more interesting than him. I should not say that, but that's what I think. And the French architects should not think that they have the ultimate know-how. When they bring just a certain elegance to what they do, yes, there is a French touch. This elegance being translated thanks to the simplicity, the rationality, and also the poetry or this reasoning behind everything. That's good. That's probably very French. But we're living in a world where we should not think in terms of French or English or Chinese or Russian. We're in a very mixed world, and now what's important is that we try to understand each other, of course, but everybody's design. There is something to take from Finnish design, from Japanese design, from everywhere, from a simple object found on the countryside, on the side of the road, maybe. So, yeah, I would not try to consider that there is a very specific design to each country. I think the future of the design is to try to find some integrity in it. A true design is well thought, well manufactured, including purchasing green, manufacturing with the appropriate people, selecting material that are not harming the planet. So I think the future of design is both environmental friendly and very open-minded. Many shapes are possible, many materials are being discovered every day. Two architects particularly influenced me, and one designer actually was a couple. The architects, one is already old and maybe, well, old from the past century. It's Frank Lloyd Wright, of course, everybody knows him. What's important with him is that he was innovative and would really try to bring something new, whether the client was convinced of it or not. He was convincing enough, and when you see his life, he had ups and downs as well. A current architect that I admire a lot is Renzo Piano, because he can do a different architecture for each project, and not so many architects can do that. And for example, Wright would do something that was always right, and when Piano is doing something different, he thinks of the project, he actually implements it really where it is, and with a different philosophy depending on where it is and what it has to fulfill as functions. And there's a couple, of course, that I really love because they had a sense of humor and also were so modern for their time, was Ray and Charles Eames.